So Trump did post on Truth Social after Putin's speech. Trump posted, "A potentially great day for Russia and Ukraine. Think of the hundreds of thousands of lives that will be saved as this never-ending bloodbath hopefully comes to an end. It will be a whole new and much better world. It will continue to work with I will continue to work with both sides to make sure that it happens. The USA wants to focus instead on rebuilding and trade. A big week upcoming." You know what Trump is saying in this Truth Social post? He doesn't mention anything about Putin's speech, even though this Truth Social post came out just a couple of hours ago. So well after Putin's statement. But he doesn't mention Putin's speech. He doesn't mention Putin's offer, which is now on the table, direct negotiations without preconditions. He doesn't mention any of that. He's trying to now take credit for the initiative that Putin now has put on the table. Let me read you what I posted on X. 1 second. I posted this on X in reference to Trump's Truth Social post. "When you realize you backed the wrong plan and the wrong side, should have gone with Witkoff, and now you are trying to spin Putin's latest move as your own win." That's exactly what Trump is trying to do. He understands he's been outplayed. He's been outplayed. Because what are Trump's options now? His options are either to continue to align himself with the four Europeans, the coalition of the unwilling and Churchill number two, in which case the United States and the Trump administration is heading for a big loss, a major defeat, and it will all be blamed on Trump. And when that defeat comes, the Europeans, the neocons, the Lindsey Grahams, everybody is going to blame Trump. Everyone's going to turn on Trump, and Trump knows this. They're all going to turn on him. Maybe he doesn't know this, but when the defeat comes, they're all going to turn on him, and they're all going to blame Trump. You didn't send enough weapons. You didn't do enough. You should have sent more. You should have sent troops. You should have given Ukraine nukes, whatever. They're all going to come up with crazy excuses, but blaming Trump as to why the U.S. was defeated in Ukraine. So that's his one option, to continue to go with these guys. His other option is to walk away. You know, Putin is giving him another off-ramp when you think about it. He's basically telling Trump, "I'm giving you another off-ramp. I'm saying direct negotiations. What you could do, President Trump, is you could pressure Zelensky to agree to these direct negotiations without preconditions. And if he doesn't agree, then you can walk away. You can announce, I'm walking away because Zelensky doesn't want to sit down with Russia." So he is giving Putin's giving Trump an off-ramp. So that's another option that Trump has. The other thing he can do is just keep on dithering, man. You know, just keep on saying negotiations are going fine. He can send weapons, but then say that the U.S. is mediating. He can just kind of continue to go with the status quo. That's another thing that he can do, and just kind of hope that all of this goes away, right? So he's boxed in, man. The smart thing for Trump to do, the very smart thing for him to do, the dumb thing would be to continue to align with the four European leaders and the Green Goblin. That would be a very dumb thing for him to do. But the smart thing for him to do is to now pressure Zelensky to agree to May 15th direct negotiations. And if Zelensky says no, then bro, you have another perfect excuse to walk away. I mean, this is a gift to Trump. Otherwise, it's your war, and you're going to go down really, really hard. So that's the Trump post on Truth Social. So Macron, he responded very quickly to Putin's statement, and Macron said, "An unconditional ceasefire should not be preceded by negotiations." According to Macron, Putin is looking for a way out, but he still wants to buy time, although he offered a first step towards peace. Zelensky, he responded on Telegram by saying, "We expect Russia to confirm a ceasefire, complete, long-term, and reliable. starting tomorrow, May 12th, and Ukraine is ready to meet. That is what Zelensky posted on Telegram. So Macron, Zelensky, what they're going to say is that the collective West media, they're going to say that Putin is desperate. He's looking for a way out. You know, they're going to run with that one. And they're not going to agree. I don't see how they can agree to this. I don't see how Macron can allow Zelensky to agree to this. I don't see how Zelensky can agree to this. Because they know that if they agree to bilateral talks with Russia, then we're looking at Istanbul plus, we're looking at root causes. Because the Russian team is going to meet with the Ukraine team, and they're going to basically say, you guys have to agree to our June 2024 terms. You're losing militarily. This is your only way out. Otherwise, you continue the war. And as Arestovich said in an interview a couple of months ago, the 4 territories become 6, the 6 territories become 8, and we all know how everything will end. But Macron, he wants to keep the war going. So that's basically what he's saying in his statement. Zelensky, with his curators, as Putin called them, he's going to do as Macron and Stammer tell him. And right now, they're telling Zelensky to continue to press for the May 12th ultimatum, unconditional ceasefire. Macron saying an unconditional ceasefire should not be preceded by negotiations. What a dumb statement from Macron. What kind of nonsense is Macron talking about? The losing side dictating terms, the losing side saying that first, before we sit down and talk, we have to have an unconditional ceasefire in the air, in the sea, and in the land. That is what Merz and Stammer, that's what they said yesterday from Kiev. An unconditional ceasefire in the air, in the sea, in the land. Because Russia's winning, and we need Russia's momentum to stop, and we need 30 days, and possibly 60 days, and 90 days to bail out Ukraine. And then, of course, because this is a Minsk III type of trap, then we will restart the hostilities again. That is what they're trying to do.